Hi there, and welcome to Daphne's Historical Walking Tours. This tour is suitable for history teachers, professors, or historians who are interested in exploring the Rocks Precinct, expanding their knowledge, as well as potential excursion destinations for students. My tour involves a wide range of historical sites because, as they say, variety is the spice of life. As you can see on the screen, the network diagram was calculated by initially drawing up a table and converting this into a weighted edge network, and then finding the shortest path. This shortest path then assisted me in working out the network diagram, as you can all see on the screen, including a 1 hour stop for lunch, as seen at the purple circle. Every point of interest is represented by the vertices. The travel times in between points can be seen by the edges, and the time spent at every point of interest can be seen in the red text next to each vertices. First, we meet at 9:50 a.m, right here at the Sydney Opera House, one of the 20th century's most famous and distinctive buildings. A 1 hour long tour is included in the cost of my walking tour at the Sydney Opera House. From here, we'll be moving on to Government House. After a 10-minute walk to the heritage-listed Vice-Regal residence of the Governor of New South Wales, Government House, we spent 10 minutes here to have a look around the house whilst also taking the views of Sydney Harbour. It's then an 8-minute walk to right here, the Justice and Police Museum, where you spend an hour stepping into the dark side of Sydney's past with a visit to the police station and courts that once made up one of the city's most busiest legal hubs. With its 1890s holding cells, crooks and cops, thugs and judges, the guilty and the innocent have all left their stories right here. But also a vast archive of crime scene photography and mugshots. So after this, it's off to lunch. After a minute's walk from the Justice and Police Museum, we've now arrived at our lunch destination, Settlement on Quay. This is a 60-minute lunch break, and it also provides an opportunity to take in the views overlooking Circular Quay. However, lunch is not included in the total cost of this tour. We've now taken a 1-minute walk over to Customs House to explore its heritage-listed museum space for half an hour. It's then a 2-minute walk to 19th century Customs House Bar, where you can enjoy a drink or two at your own expense. This serves another great break opportunity for 30 minutes to socialise with the other 10 tour group members who are also all over 18. So we've just taken a 15-minute walk from Customs House Bar and we've arrived at the National Trust, where we learned for 20 minutes about how they manage over 300 heritage buildings, an opportunity to learn about historical conservation. We then walk 3 minutes to Sydney Observatory, spending 90 minutes as it's home to Australia's most accessible telescope domes, a 3D space theatre and Sydney Planetarium. By donating, you can even name a star and make your own mark on history. Following this, we take a 2-minute walk transporting back to the 1800s heritage-listed Garrison Church, spending 15 minutes learning about the first military church built in colonial Australia. Finally, we finish at 5 p.m. at Sydney's oldest continually licensed hotel, the Lord Nelson Brewery Hotel. A 2-minute walk away from our last destination, Garrison Church, the hotel is located in the heart of the historic Rocks Precinct and is an additional cost of only $210 for one night, but this includes breakfast the next morning. The minimum spanning tree, as shown on the screen, was created using Prim's algorithm, where I started from point A and chose the edge connected to A with the lowest weight. I then continued this process after connecting to C, then B, and so on. The total length was 3,020 metres. This was done in an effort to work out the cheapest way in which the council can upgrade the footpaths so that they only spend the minimum amount required. The cost of upgrading the footpaths was $90 per lineal metre, so $90 multiplied by 3,020 metres came to $271,800 altogether. Now, the cost of the tour per person comes to only $58.60, including entry fees for Sydney Opera House, Justice and Police Museum, National Trust, and the Sydney Observatory, and of course includes the payment of the tour guide. However, costs do not include food and beverages as well as the accommodation at the end. The tour group has also been restricted to 10 people in order to make sure that it's a better experience in terms of listening to the tour guide, but also engaging in meaningful historical discussion and, of course, question time.